Antietam is really a fun battle, and I want to build the biggest army possible. So McClellan got his third star. Now, this is really important. All three stars are really good and improve the performance of the entire corps. And I just want to point out that um, while McClellan is right now the best officer, you can hand select three-star generals depending on the battle you're going to go into and give a general the specific perks you need. For example, if you're fighting a defensive battle, then you want to give defensive perks. And if you're fighting an offensive battle, you want to give the general offensive perks. So, and all of your corps commanders, all 5 corps commanders, don't have to have the exact same perks. They can be tailored for completely different things. But I'm going to have probably 30 3-star commanders, so I can have every possible combination. Anyway, I showed you the size of the enemy force pool, and I'm going to have a significant advantage in manpower in this battle. Antietam is fun. On normal difficulty, this is a complete slaughter, and this is a huge opportunity for me to get a lot of units experience. So the most important thing is make sure the supply wagons are full. That's always the most important thing. The next thing is move around officers and equipment so that your corps are structured and have the best command bonus possible. In this playthrough, I just make use of what the game gives me, and the game gives me plenty of stuff. I have plenty of men, plenty of money. You saw that I'm not putting perks into politics because I have, I just have so much money and so many men. I have trouble getting all of the men into units to make use of them. I have trouble. I don't spend the money. Don't need to on normal difficulty. So anyway, important to move. You'll notice that the best units with the highest efficiency have Harper's Ferries, and next is 55s, and so on. 24-pound howitzers at the top. Now it's just a matter of moving officers around to where I want them and getting officers promoted. So I decide that what I want is I want that 1-star in the 24-pound howitzer unit. That's a guaranteed promotion. That 24-pound howitzer unit is going to get that 1-star promotion. So I'm always thinking about how to get officers promoted. That's a crucial part of the game. I don't just let officers sit in a unit. I move them around all the time. So yeah, I have 26,000 men to place in this army. And yeah, it's going to be a bit of a challenge. There are going to be some green units, but that's okay. This is a chance to get those green units their first star. And my goal is that coming out of this, all of my units that don't have 1-star will get 1-star, because for the Union, that's really the most important thing. Getting that first star for your units is the most important thing. So if I can have 3 corps of good officers and 1-star units, that's going to really set me up for having a very successful mid-game, mid-career, mid-campaign. So that's great. 26,000. So I'm skipping over this, but I pour all of the raw recruits into units and create some green units, and you can see the numbers here. Basically, I mean, this isn't. It depends. The limit that a unit can have in it is when it starts to, you put more men in and efficiency falls. But I found generally, generals can have 2,500, colonels 2,000 to 2,500, depending on the chain of command. So I poured all these troops into these units, and you can still see that efficiency keeps going up. Battle over battle, efficiency keeps going up. And that is going to continue the rest of the campaign. So I didn't put every unit at 2,500, you'll notice, and that was shortage of weapons. So, and also if for some of these units, there came a point where if I put more men in, I was going to lose efficiency. And at this point, going into Antietam, I would just hold on to the efficiency and then build green units and let them get their first star. So after Antietam, I'm going to get a pile of men and money and, be able to fill these units out. A lot of people wouldn't want to, like I have 12-pound howitzers and 6-pounders. A lot of people don't like to use those. I've had 12-pound howitzers get 1,000 kills before. The problem in this battle in Antietam is my infantry walks up, fires a couple volleys, and the Confederate Army retreats. So the artillery has a tough time getting kills. But all of my infantry should be able to come out of this with at least 1 star. And all of the units with some level of efficiency and experience should gain in experience. Artillery will be a little bit harder. This is another case where with the enemy retreating so fast, it's hard to engage them, particularly with artillery. So artillery keeps advancing and trying to get shots off before the enemy collapses in front of them. The 4th Corps is there just to bring a supply wagon, and you just have to have a unit in the 4th Corps to bring a supply wagon into the battle. So the next battle's fun, and I'll see you there.